I don't know yet.
Ba 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 brain.
I said
Ba
I'm
ba 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 brain.
I said I'm ready, and yet.
Yeah, you did. You said, "Hey, okay, I'm ready." So I changed it over, and you're not ready. Ready for what?
Didn't even get my headphones. Sorry, I guess I'm in such a hurry to get this started.
For nothing.
Alright, let me get into the stream.
This man is ready for bullshit.
Luckily, you don't have to wait through a fucking ad, and we sound fine.
But the question is, do you have to wait through a subtract?
Alright, we're good. Hello, people. It's us, TBGN. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your host, Older Bro.
And we're back shiny hunting in Sword and Shield, where I have once again changed my team, and I'm going to change it for the home menu screen if I can remember it. Well, actually, I'm not going to do it just yet, because I'm going to be changing my team again once we acquire 2 other Pokemon. So, now it's Gardevoir, Sylveon, Diancie, Celebi, Cresselia, and Milotic. And the reason why I'm going with this is because of now how we have to shiny hunt Gossifleur. We have to feint every Gardevoir we interact with.
Yes. Well, again, we don't have to, but it is very, it's a good idea to do so because it increases the spawn rate of Gossifleurs, which means it increases the brilliant rate of Gossifleurs, which means it increases the...
It doubles the chance for Brilliant to spawn.
Yeah, which means it increases the shiny odds of Gossifleur. So, for our benefit, it's a good plan.
So, oh, damn it, I didn't heal, apparently.
Anyways, I didn't see who you changed, though. Who's different on this team than your normal team?
Alright, I got rid of the new Articuno. I got rid of Aurorus. Guys, I did not want to get rid of Aurorus. I
was
love
crying.
Aurorus.
It was very tearful.
The reason why I put Aurorus away was because of Snow Warning. Snow Warning is...
oh, it's the thing that makes it hail?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that technically takes time.
Lord.
I didn't care.
It takes time. Well, it takes time, and it risks killing the Pokemon.
People actually recommend that you shiny hunt with normal Pokemon.
Yeah. Because it saves time for every single shiny Pokemon.
But to me, it saves seconds.
Yep, but it saves seconds over the galactic year it takes for you to shiny hunt.
The shiny hunt has begun. 1 encounter.
1.
Okay, so, I don't care about this animation.
Yeah.
So, shiny animation, I can sit through that. But because of this,
but the trace ability also isn't helpful. Fucking trace.
It's whatever. Anyway, because of Snow Warning, we have to sit through 2 animations.
The hail,
and then first it's the shiny charm effect, and then it's the hail.
And it's the hail, and then it's every single turn if you don't kill it the first turn, which you should always kill it the first turn. But
I can deal with Trace appearing for a second, because it's just really quick. Snow Warning isn't as fast as this. Like, this is just a few more seconds faster.
I thought it said Gardevoir's admiring the mountain view.
You get text boxes like that because you have such a bond with your Pokemon.
Yeah. So
because
also,
you've used it so
in
much.
other words, in order to do this the most optimally, it needs to be a normal Pokemon that you have no bond with. You want to reduce those text boxes to as little as possible.
Problem with that is, over time, your bond will still strengthen.
Do you have is there an item that reduces your bond? I'm pretty sure there is stuff that, like, I know that, like, those certain, like, healing items that there's certain healing items that cause Pokemon to be less happy with you.
The only way you can decrease a bond is by trading the Pokemon.
Perfect.
So, no, there is no unbonding method, but even if you did that, eventually you'll bond with your Pokemon because you're using it so much.
Yep, so
inevitably, is what we have to deal with.
It's an inevitability.
By the way, guys, I want to talk about my character for a second. So today, I actually traded with Bestie. She wanted Iron Leaves, of course, and the exclusives from Scarlet. I actually wasn't expecting her to ask for that, but so I traded those to her. And when we were trading from Violet, because I had to catch Iron Leaves and Violet, yes, I did record it. Yes, it'll be in a later video, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
What the point is, she asked why my character's name was Poppy.
Why was that? That shouldn't have even... If she knows you at all, that shouldn't even be a question.
Here's the funny thing. I told her before about this character I like. In fact, I've shown her the character multiple times because she has borrowed my phone and asked about it.
Yeah, it's like it's
but that's just
impossible.
how she is. She will forget things,
Yeah.
like if you're not around her too often.
Yeah.
I was around her all the time, and
But not anymore.
if it's like in small detail, she'll forget it.
Yeah.
So a character on the background of my phone, she'll forget something like that.
Which, you know, is fair.
So anyway, I told her about it, and she was a little confused. She's like, I'll just pretend that makes sense. I basically told her
I'll just pretend that you liking a character makes sense.
No. I guess what she didn't understand was I play as a male and a female in different versions of the game.
Oh.
And I think I may have not explained that too well.
Yeah.
I told her that I modeled my female character after a character that I liked from an anime.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I don't understand the problem here.
I guess she was weirded out that I was playing as a female.
I mean, that also makes perfect sense.
But yeah, anyway. Guys, I've also looked up the rate on Eldegoss because apparently A-Drive's app will just tell you your rate.
Good to know.
So, my shiny odds right now, this is why this hunt is so bad. So, this is technically called the runaway method. Even though it's not, this is the battle method. But I'm guessing it's around the same odds. Yeah, I should honestly change it to be the battle method. But as of current, for the runaway method for this Pokemon alone is 1 in 1,365. Oh, man. That's rough. What's adjust increment? No.
See, guys, now I'm gonna have to deal with the runaway song being in my head. Ooh, she's a little runaway.
What really sucks about
I'm gonna get the lyrics to that song.
What here's one thing that sucks about A-Drive's app right now. I can't edit any of the information until I say I have the Pokemon.
Great.
So I would have to basically start a new timer in order to edit the information on it. So anyway, this is technically the battle method. In quotes. Honestly, I want to do the runaway method, but I think it's worse than Sword and Shield. So I'm just gonna call this the battle/runaway method because they're basically the same thing. Even though they might not be. I don't know. I'll change the information later to be more accurate. But what I do know is this. We're not going to get Gossifleur number 2 for a long-ass time. Because what? It took me 3 months to get 1. And now to get 2. Yeah, guys. If we did find our second Sobble. And by the way, I looked the rates up for the next Sobble. My rate for Sobble is 1 in 512. So that's what the Masuda method.
Completely average.
So, if after the next 5 streams for Gossifleur, if we still not found it, and we switch over to Sobble, and I get my third Sobble, I might make Gossifleur an egg hunt just because of the amount of time I've already spent on Gossifleur.
Younger bro is not confident in getting it. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll get it.
Guys, I hate egg hunting. only because it is so boring. Plus, it's even worse when I don't have the PC space to store all these extra Pokemon, and I can't even mass delete them. Like, I would have to delete them one by one by one every fucking time, and I don't want to do that. That's why I do it the way I do, which is fill up a party, then delete it immediately.
Yeah.
I know that takes time, but we're not average shiny hunters, so I say fuck it.
He says fuck it to a lot of things, guys. Don't worry.
That's why after 3 streams, I'm fine with trading for the Pokemon that I'm hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the amount of time it takes just to get all these shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
Even though Masuda is still the best method in terms of across most of the games, technically,
in terms of pure numbers.
Technically, Arceus and Let's Go are still the top games for shinies. Like,
Well,
in
yeah.
terms of, like, encounters. Like, and we beat Let's Go shiny hunts. Like, all those shiny hunts,
Yep.
done. Never gonna do Kanto again unless they give forms to a couple of the Pokemon. So, we're done with Kanto.
Sorry, guys. My mic's a little bit screwed up.
But
It's
with
sound a little bit bad.
Arceus, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Is all of Sinnoh's Pokemon in Arceus?
I think we looked this up, and I don't think it is. I think there are some Pokemon that aren't in there,
Okay.
but I can't remember.
I'm asking this, guys, because I'm wondering if I should just skip Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and go straight to Arceus. Because the reason why is because when we shiny hunt in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, we're going for only Sinnoh Pokemon. Usually. Like, I might have a break here and there, but we're trying to complete the Sinnoh shiny decks. If all of Sinnoh's Pokemon is in Arceus, I might shiny hunt in Arceus and just never shiny hunt in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Like, the only reason I would see me doing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl shiny hunts is because maybe the legendary Pokemon, I might do that. Like for Ramidus Park, try to get it shiny. Like, get the shiny charm before I do Ramidus Park. That's a thought, but I have every legendary... I have every legendary from Gen 1 up shiny, not mythicals. I'm still missing a few mythicals. Like, I know I'm missing Deoxys from the 3rd gen. I'm missing his forms as well. I'm missing most of the new legendaries. And I mean new as in after Arceus. So, I don't have any of those Pokemon. Shiny, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Like, besides Deoxys, actually, I think I
They
have
were the only
everything.
starters in Arceus, the 3 that you get from the professor. Like, there wasn't the normal Sinnoh starters in the game.
We don't have to do the Sinnoh stars because I have them already.
Yeah, but they
But-
are not in the game otherwise.
No.
So ignoring them.
So so ignoring the Hisui forms.
Yeah.
Which we do as
Well,
well.
I wasn't going to ignore the Hisui forms, but I was going to ignore the fact that the normal starters are not in the game because you have them. But we do actually have to get the
Yes.
Hisui variants.
I
of the
would
starters.
just include Hisui forms in it. Like, as the Sinnoh decks. I just include those.
Yeah, it's unfortunately a little bit difficult because I have to. It's not in Pokedex order. It's not in National Pokedex order, so I'm having to go through and look. For example, for some reason, this game decides to put Bidoof before Starly.
But, yeah, sorry guys. A lot of the old legendary Pokemon, we just won't shiny hunt because I have them. I even have the Sword and Shield shiny Pokemon. I have all of them.
Leafeon and Glaceon were before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
But I also have all of the EV evolutions. So, EV evolutions don't matter, and the starters don't matter.
I don't know if.
And ignore the legendary Pokemon.
I don't think they have. I think there's only one Burmy in that region. I don't think that the other cloaks exist. I'm unsure on that one.
No, the other cloaks exist.
Okay. It's not
At least
showing...
Sandy does.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm not
it's
sure about Trek.
It's not showing all of them on here. It's just showing one. So, I don't know.
I mean, you can just look up are the other cloaks in Arceus, but I'm pretty sure... I thought Sandy was. If not, we actually might have to hunt those in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. God damn it, Tyrogue. I don't even know if I have a shiny Tyrogue.
Are the fossils in? Are any fossil Pokemon in?
No.
Okay, so that would cut out the vision for fossils then.
Yeah, no, they don't have the fossils. They showed them in the rock, but they don't have the fossils. It's because they don't have the technology to revive them.
Yep.
I have Shiny Bastiodon and Rampardos, but I don't have Cranidos and Shieldon. Okay, so we might have to flop back and forth with Brilliant Diamond and Arceus. Actually, no, we just might have to do it. But I think...
Well, I was going to say, what you can do is you could just do it as you start with Arceus, do everything in Arceus, and then do cleanup in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and you've done...
Well, what we can do is just... I'll look at the list for Arceus and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but yeah, I think you're right. So we'll go through all of our Arceus, we'll get the Hisui forms as well, and we'll get... all the shiny fossils and yeah, everything else that we need in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Bless you.
But in general, it looks like most Pokemon are in.
Okay.
Oh, and the other thing is Scizor also is in this game, by the way. It's not just Cleaver. Scizor is also a thing.
Yeah, I know. I have it. So I
Yeah,
had to complete the text.
I know, I'm letting other people know that it's like, even though they give a separate evolution, Scizor is still there. Although it's weird because they actually put Cleaver first. So it's like, because that's not a trait evolution. That's just a level up, right? Like Cleaver?
Cleaver is a item evolution. You have to get a
But it's not a trait, right?
No.
Yeah, so I guess that means that I guess that means that item evolutions count as like a normal evolution.
It's like a stone in a way.
Yeah, and trades are count as a divergent evolution. So Cleaver is now the actual normal evolution of Scyther, and Scizor is now a divergent evolution.
Oh, you know what we can do? Shiny Hunt Scyther, and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee twice, trade it up, and then move into Arceus and just evolve it. That way we don't have to Shiny Hunt for it in Arceus. We could do that.
Also, we're just actually incorrect. Turtwig actually is in the game.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, the Sinnoh Pokemon are in the game. I forgot about them. They're just not the start of the Pokedex.
Really starters in this game. Yeah. Where's the fire type?
Chimchar is on the Fire Island.
He's earlier. Must have skipped it.
No, later. Oh, someone commented. Hello! Mika!
Hello, Mika.
Yep. We're discussing our plans for...
I believe their name is Mika de Bulbasaur.
Yeah, we're discussing blah blah blah. We're discussing our plans for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Arceus Shiny Hunts. We still don't know what we're doing with them yet.
Yeah, I'm a bit struggling to find all the Pokemon because they're not in order.
But yeah, guys, I might just shiny hunt some of the Hisui forms in other games just to trade them up and evolve them immediately on camera.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Chimchar in here, even though you're saying it's in here. I'm literally not seeing it on the list. It's a little bit hard because I don't have an easy way of... Oh, there's Chimchar. Yeah, it's way higher. It's like number 61.
Yeah, you don't see Chimchar until like the 3rd or 4th map.
Yeah, but it's really early in the
I think it's like
some reason.
Cobalt Coastlands, so you don't get there until you can surf.
Yeah, but for some reason it's earlier than Cleaver.
Right, you can find Chimchar in map 1 as Monferno. Like, you find its evolution, not... No, you can find Chimchar. Sorry. Chimchar and Monferno are just rare spawns on map 1. You kind of have to know the area where it's at. Anyway, not the point. We don't need the Shiny Hunt, the Sinnoh starters. I already have them. We don't have to. If they get forms eventually, then I'll Shiny Hunt them on camera.
I'm relatively sure Shellos is in the game, right?
Shellos, yes. Both forms are in the game.
Yeah, there it is. I already saw Ambipom. Drifloon, I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere.
Oh, I already, I random encountered a shiny Drifloon. I think I recorded that.
Oh, there it is.
I do have some backlog shiny encounters in Arceus because I felt like playing Arceus one day and I found a lot more shinies. I will upload them when we are, when I schedule Arceus as a mobile series.
It's in there.
Yeah, Mika, we've already played through Sword and Shield, on our Two Bros Game Night YouTube channel.
Yep.
That's all there. Older Bro and I had to play them separately because we couldn't record both of them at the same time when we recorded those series. I did the DLC, Older Bro did not.
Yeah.
So, if you want to see the DLC stuff, it's in the Shield playthrough, not the Sword playthrough.
I'm assuming Miss Magnus is in here somewhere.
Yeah, Miss Magius is in the game.
Yeah.
That I remember. I remember dying to a Miss Magius by accident.
Perfect.
Oh, it was rough.
Yeah, it's really hard to find Pokemon on this list.
Oh, I don't doubt it. But yeah, guys, we're seeing how many Sinnoh Pokemon are in Arceus. We're debating on whether or not to just get the majority in Arceus and then go to Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and get the rest of the Pokemon we can't get in Arceus. Because Arceus has better shiny odds than Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
Yeah, it's looking like the vast majority right now. But I'm looking up Purugly's in the game, right? Pretty sure that was a Pokemon.
A what?
Purugly. Glameow.
Purugly? Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Glen Meow and Cobalt Coastlands. It's the first Pokemon you see when you get there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys. I keep not meaning to be on my bike. I'm just used to running around a lot because I'm playing Scarlet off camera. I've been looking for someone to do a DA with trying to get a Tapu Koko, but I'm not running into one at all, to be honest. Basically, in Pokemon, yeah. Catch. Trying to do it. What's a DA? Trying to get a Tapu Koko. Oh, Dynamax Adventure. Oh, okay. Yes. I was like, hey, hold on. Okay. So you're trying to get to Tapu Koko and Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, we're just shiny hunters.
No, the bosses are in here.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Huh, I don't remember getting them. Anyways, we can't easily do Dynamax Adventures even if we wanted to. Like, guys, I would do raids on cameras, but problem with it is Older Bro's room doesn't get good Wi-Fi reception, so we can't consistently have clean raiding. I mean that as, like, we'll have very bad internet issues. I'll keep disconnecting from raids. I'll keep not being able to do them, stuff like that. So, unfortunately, if you want to see me do Sword and Shield raids, I have to make this into a mobile series, which will happen, and I'll be shiny hunting from my room. Like, guys, I have a recording set up now in my room, so we can easily do that, but right now we just can't because we haven't moved on to the next game yet. So when we move on to the next game, I will bring back Sword and Shield shiny hunts as a mobile series on our YouTube channel. But it will take me some time to get to it. I apologize for any long waits you experience for any mobile series that we do on our YouTube. I have to record these series ahead of time. I have to plan for them. And I'm still doing an import from my old channel to this channel. Like, I have to move so many series. I'm even doing mobile series, and I'm barely into that. Like, I barely just got started on it. So I don't think we're going to be done with imports for mobile for like another 2 years, is what I'm guessing. Having a hard time because it seems like running into the same Pokemon, which means I'll catch them to see if I can run into different Pokemon. Yeah, in Dynamax Adventures, you just have to choose the right kind of Pokemon for the right kind of things. Yeah, I know it's rough. I've been through it. In fact, I hate going through it, but I'm still debating on whether or not I should catch all the Ultra Beasts. Yeah, I don't have too much experience with it. Like, I didn't even get all my legendaries from Dynamax Adventures because I didn't need to. I waited until home was available. And I just moved all my legendaries. So, to me, the only reason to do Dynamax Adventures is to shiny hunt for Pokemon that you need. But I don't know your situation. To me, I would just use it for shiny hunting. Yeah, I'd say if there's like a specific Pokemon you're going after that you can find elsewhere, I just wouldn't do the Dynamax Adventures. I would just do normal raids. Like, normal raids are so much easier than Dynamax Adventures. Why do I keep getting on my time? Oh, boy. Run into Tapu Pokemon on outside DA. I mean, you can always surprise trade for them, but that might take longer. And no, I don't believe you can. If you're wanting the Tapu Pokemon, they're in Dynamax Adventures, and I don't even know if they're shiny locked. I don't think they are. So if you want to shiny hunt them, you should be able to, but I can't remember. Like, let me check. No. Sorry, I'm looking up if...
So yes, it looks like every single Pokemon from Gen 4 is available in Arceus. So,
Oh, sweet.
unless there's any form-related differences that you can't get, it looks like the only thing you'd have to do is maybe transfer some Pokemon to Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, or pick up a couple variants in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, but it's otherwise every single one.
Articuno, Zapdos. Yep, I know that. I'm not reading anything that says they're locked.
No, Mika's saying they aren't shiny locked.
Well, I didn't know, so I looked it up. Sorry, I didn't look at the chat. Okay. Yeah, cause I could have swore you could legit get all the Tapus shiny in the Dynamax Adventures, but I just wasn't sure.
I mean, I imagine.
I think they did that because when they did the Tapu Koko shiny event and they didn't do the other Tapus, they're like, okay, how are we gonna easily have everybody get these shinies? Well, just have them unshiny locked in Dynamax Adventures. Luckily, we don't have to do the Ultra Beasts for Dynamax Adventures because I have all the Ultra Beast shinies. Thank you, Void. Like, Void is probably one of our favorite viewers, and we're so happy that he's come back. Like, guys, you don't understand. For like 2 years, Void was just gone. Like, we were worried about him because I know he was in some rough situations. But he came back, not as Void. He's Zundamus now. And we're thankful for him. We're glad he's okay. I think he's doing his own streams now, so you can go check out his Twitch channel.
Oh, cool.
There you go, Void. Free shout out because we love you. Regardless, I need to not be on my bike. And I need a shiny hunt for Gossifleur, my second one. But yeah, so what we're probably gonna do, guys, is skip the majority of shiny hunting and Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and just go into Arceus, and then
Hello, Emma.
get what we need. Like, if there's anything we need, in Brilliant Diamond.
Sense.
Yeah. So we'll have like 4 or 5 videos. Hello, Emma. A wild Emma beard.
Again, all of this is assuming that we don't just skip directly to Scarlet and Violet.
No, we can still shiny hunt in those games. Again, they are going to be made mobile series. So I can still do it. It's just there'll be a mobile slot.
Yeah.
And what's going to be fun is I'm debating whether or not to make them a 10-episode series of 10 episodes where it's a compilation of shinies I find, which was the plan, or to make it a third 30-episode series with a compilation. Because I think if I do that, it would go faster. But I don't know yet. I haven't shiny hunted in Arceus. I haven't shiny hunting in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, but the method for Brilliant Diamond, Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl is the same. It's the Poke Radar method. So when we do that game, we will be using Poke Radar. I think what's even more hilarious is I think I completed the Starly line by accident in Arceus because I random encountered 3 shiny Starlies.
Yeah.
Same with Bidoof. And what pisses older bro off is he random encountered a shiny Bidoof. He failed it. He shiny failed it. He didn't record it, but he did. And then like 2 weeks later, I encounter my shiny Bidoof. And then on the same day, when I'm about to go to bed, I get my second random encounter, shiny Bidoof, and evolve it. So that was great. My shiny luck's insane. I mean, it's probably more insane now since I have the shiny charm and Arceus. I've yet to really grasp how much power I have with the shiny charm and Arceus. I can't even remember what I'm doing in Arceus right now. I know I got all the exclusives. Oh shit, I didn't mean to run away from it. Anyway, I got all the exclusives. I think I was just waiting on home to be available for it, so now all I need to do is delete all my extra Pokemon and keep the new Pokemon. I might still keep the team that I currently have. Legendaries and Mythicals. Yeah, pretty much everything else I don't need, and it'll just take up space in my home. Because, guys, I have, like, 20 boxes of extra Pokemon that I am constantly trading away as we speak. Like, I trade on Pokemon Home every day using the mobile app just to keep Pokemon circulation. Also, just to see if I can get a shiny Pokemon, and I have. I've gotten quite a few shiny Pokemon. I got some new shiny Pokemon a couple weeks back, and I've still yet to update the Pokemon list of Pokemon I need. Stop being on the fucking bike. I'm just so used to riding on Koraidon. The reason I don't want to be on the bike in this game is because I think you have less control with the bike than you do just normally walking. I just think they did it well in Scarlet and Violet, where you don't use a bike, you use a Pokemon in. It's definitely better than the bike. Up, Gardevoir using struggle. Yeah, anyway, I haven't really seen if this is really helping with Gossifleur. Like, we looked this up, I know it is, but I have not seen a single brilliant Gossifleur this entire time. I've seen brilliant Zigzagoon.
Well, no, so it's, the way this works is that when you encounter a brilliant Pokemon, the next brilliant Pokemon is more likely, or is like has a 50% chance of being the same Pokemon. So encountering just any Pokemon is good, and we should do that. But it's especially you want to encounter brilliant Gossifleur, because then the next brilliant that spawns is more likely to be a brilliant Gossifleur.
So I shouldn't be attacking all of these Gossifleur.
Well, no, you absolutely should. I mean, it's clearing out the chart. Like, it's clearing out anything on the field and causing more spawns, which is always good.
I mean, Runaway does that too.
Yeah, but, yeah, it's like,
God damn it.
either way.
Yeah, I'm just trying to ask, is fainting better than just running?
I believe when we looked it up, it is. I don't know how significantly it is, but it is better.
Yeah, because I'm just saying I have not seen a single brilliant Gossifleur.
Well, I mean, you haven't seen less brilliant Gossifleur than normal though, so. I'm sure it's fine.
By the way, guys, I also want to apologize. I've been having some stomach issues, again. So if I get up in the middle of the stream, that's why. I'm going to go see the doctor Tuesday. So I'll ask him about it then, but I know what he's going to say.
He'll say the same thing he always says.
Well, I've never really talked about it with him yet, but I can just imagine what he's going to say. He's going to be like, well, what do you eat? I tell him what I eat.
Yep.
He's like, you got to change your diet.
Probably.
Okay. Well. By the way, guys, speaking of like designing characters, going back to talking about that. What I do is I design my female characters after characters I like from other things. Like, for instance, Poppy, she is a character that I like from an anime called Monster Musume. I'll always recommend it because it's a very good fucking anime. And she's my favorite character in it. I'm debating whether or not to change my character every time we play a new game. Only because of Scarlet and Violet, where they kind of prevented us from changing our outfits. Granted, they added more outfits technically when you bought the DLC.
That is true.
Day 1.
That is true.
Which was the 27th, so you can... I think you're still able to get it. You have a certain time frame to get those clothing. But it is just the same clothes, but recolored.
Yeah. Oh, by the way.
Oh, crap. I didn't redeem those clothing in Violet. Yeah, I need to do that.
Side question. I'm currently going through and doing a little bit of reorganizing of the schedule. What the heck are we doing with Mario Party games?
Mario Party games?
Yeah. Like, we have one written down. What the heck are we doing with those?
Do they have story?
No, not usually. They're literally just boards.
Probably just gonna play every board.
Okay.
Like, we play every board, one and done, and that's probably gonna be it. I really need to start teaching my Pokemon False Swipe again because I'm probably going to need it at some point. I don't need it now because these Pokemon I'm shiny hunting are kind of weak. But eventually I'll get to the point where, yeah, I do need to do that. I don't even know if False Swipe is in Sword and Shield. I hope it is. Yeah, on schedule, I like you have a tab of Fire Emblem games.
Say again.
I like how you have a tab that says Fire Emblem games in it. Well, it's just, you wanted to schedule more Fire Emblem games because we don't have a lot on there. Like, we scheduled 3 houses because we wanted to finally do them. But now how we're doing it is I play all the newer games and you play all the older games.
Yeah. I don't think there's a tab called that, though.
Well, I thought you had like a little thing that said Fire Emblem game or something.
Well, yeah, it just says old Fire Emblem games because it's all the old ones. The other thing is I'm not even sure that I want to play the old Fire Emblem games because I really only enjoy playing Fire Emblem games. Here's the weird thing. So, let me.
Yeah, I didn't really have too much fun in the 3DS Fire Emblem. Okay, I scratched that.
No. It's
Echoes was fine.
To be clear, the thing I do with Fire Emblem. So, I haven't done this a lot in Three Houses because I haven't had to.
Yeah, Three Houses is probably one of the
Yeah.
easier Fire Emblem games.
Yeah, but in Three Houses, in the modern Fire Emblem games, I'm gonna divide it into classic and modern games. In the modern Fire Emblem games, they added in basically the play the story mode, where you play without permadeath.
Thank you for the follow, Emma.
Thank you for the follow, Emma. Sorry that you have to flee. But anyways, they added in the non-permadeath mode. That's the mode I play every single Fire Emblem game.
Okay.
I didn't play Fire Emblem until Awakening, and that's what I play. That's how I play it. I don't really enjoy the permadeath modes.
I don't like it either.
That's every old Fire Emblem game. So, the problem is, one of the things I do try to avoid, I avoid it to some extent in the current Fire Emblem games, where I try to avoid characters dying in battle. That's what I'd have to do in old Fire Emblem games, where I just kind of have to keep saving the game and just keep replaying the fight if anyone dies, ever.
Well, if we have to do that, that's what we're going to have to do.
So-
I hate the thought of that, but
Yeah, so I think I'm going to schedule an old Fire Emblem game. And if I find that series to be excruciatingly frustrating because of having to constantly reset, then I will not do any other old Fire Emblem games.
I'll just say this month, much. I enjoyed Echoes.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Fates.
Yep.
Both of those games seemed fine.
Yep.
What I hated was Awakening. Awakening, so you're playing like through the first 5 missions just to unlock the ability to have DLC stuff. Whatever that 5th fucking mission is, they one-tap. That's when they start one-tapping your party. Like, I could not beat that mission. And that was the one mission I had to beat to unlock the fucking DLC stuff.
Yeah, I've literally never seen that. Like,
It was so
I
fucking...
beat the game.
I know, but
So
it
it's
was
like,
so
I
fucking
literally don't
frustrating.
know how that's
I
possible.
do not want to play Awakening.
There was
I
a
own
couple
it.
fights.
I own it. I have the DLC, but I don't want to play it.
There were a couple fights that I did struggle in, but I think it was much later. 5. It was like 10 or something. But I don't know.
Yeah, this is like first 5 fights.
Yeah. No.
But yeah,
don't
I didn't read the story or anything like that. I skipped through all that. That way I would go in not knowing a lot.
So
But
yeah, I will say that I'm gonna schedule one of them, but I'm not necessarily going to commit to doing every old Fire Emblem game because Awakening's kinda. I mean, it's called Awakening for a reason. It reawakened the series from its death.
yeah, I think you can do Awakening. I think you can do Echoes, and I think you can do Fate.
Yeah.
I think you can do those 3 games. I'm worried about the past ones.
Yeah.
Because
Because it's hilarious. It's kind of like Final Fantasy. Everyone jokes about the name. Well, why is it? It's called Final Fantasy, but they're up to 15 different Final Fantasies. But
finally, a brilliant Gossifleur.
yeah. But the reason it was called Final Fantasy was because that was intended to be that author's last game. Because he'd done so many other games before that. So he called it his Final Fantasy game. And then it was a huge success, and they had 15 sequels. So, that's the inevitable joke, is like, oh, well, it was, his final one was the only good one. And here we are now. Fire Emblem kind of had the same problem, where all the original games, I'm sure were fine and enjoyable, but Awakening was meant to be the last game, ever. It was meant to be a big hurrah for the series because it wasn't selling that well, and so they did all these kind of cool things for the games, and one of which was the non-permadeath mode, and they added in a lot of other cool things, and it was like, oh, it turns out all we had to do to make the games really successful and popular was give players the choice of whether or not they want permadeath, and suddenly it's super fun and enjoyable for a lot of people.
And then they changed the formula again, 3 Houses, and
Three
I
Houses.
loved 3 Houses.
Three Houses is a fundamentally, like, it's the same game, but it has, like, an extra game on top of it. But, yeah, it's...
enjoyable.
Yeah, it is very enjoyable. So, I'm gonna say older Fire Emblem games are also enjoyable, but they're not enjoyable in the same way.
Like, guys, the reason why I'm having older bro doing older games is because if I play them and I get stuck on a point and I know I can't beat it, I'll be done with the game. In fact, I might be done with all the old games. So, and I don't think that would be enjoyable to you guys.
And like I said, I'm in a similar boat where it's like if I get stuck on one of the games, I might decide I'm not going to do any more games after that before that because.
Like, guys, I will probably buy the old games. I might try them out, and if I fail, then I'm shelving them.
Here's the thing: you don't even have to worry about that. You've
know.
already played one of the old games. Like,
I'm saying pre-3DS.
yeah, you've played one of them. Valencia is an old game. Valencia is like 4.
Valencia.
Yeah, Shadows of Valencia.
Echoes?
I think so. That one of those games is like a remake.
Oh.
They've been remaking the game silently in the background.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So like, here, let me pull up the Fire Emblem games.
But in Echoes, they have an option where your characters don't die. So
yes,
and it wasn't as hard as Awakening or Fates. Well, Fates is a little bit more difficult, like tiny bit, but not enough to where I get pissed off at it. Awakening, I got fucking pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, guys, I wanna own the old games just to say I really support this franchise. I do like Fire Emblem, so I want to at least own the games. I'll try them out, and if I fail, then I shelve them, just like SpongeBob the movie, the game. Because, guys, I have not touched that game since I played it for the channel. At all. I can't remember why I never beat that game. I think it is because I had the same issues when I was a kid. I think I got stuck as a kid, got pissed off at the game, broke the game. I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh no, here it is. Fire Emblem Echoes is a remake of Fire Emblem 2.
that is Fire Emblem 2.
Oh, interesting.
And they also remade Fire Emblem 1, just nobody remembers it.
Anyway,
Because the Fire Emblem 1 remake it came out,
I think it was literally the last game before Awakening.
I just want to own the old games, just have them. Who knows? Maybe we can find mods of the older games where they have not death.
unlikely.
I mean, if we're going to emulate them, might as well
But maybe.
try to find a mod that installs a no death run.
Yeah.
Well, no impactful death run. Anyway, this is the second brilliant Gossifleur of the stream. Only 2. This is 2.
Yeah, it looks like it was the remake of 1 came out on the DS, and it was the last classic Fire Emblem game.
Okay. But yeah, what they're doing with Fire Emblem now, I want for the rest of time. Like, I love what they're doing with Fire Emblem. Beautiful game.
Oh yeah, also, yeah, that's the hilarious thing. So, let me just explain to you how much this game added.
Okay.
Again, because remember, Awakening was a 3DS game. This game, like, obviously the grid-based battle stuff is important to Fire Emblem. That's how you fight.
Uh-huh.
Up until this game, there was no other camera changes. There was one fixed camera throughout the entire battle system. So every time we change cameras in 3 houses, Awakening added that. That was not part of the games until then. Also changing difficulties at all. There was one difficulty. Not even a harder mode. There was no other difficulties until Awakening. They added the no permadeath and I think even a harder mode. So like, it was a single, only permadeath difficulty on every game up until Awakening.
What?
Also, they also the other you know what you know how I talk about Fire Emblem and I talk about how like so people who play this game there's a few kinds of people who play the game. There's the tactical RPG people who play the game, but then there's also the group of people who play these games for all the relationships. There were no relationships in any of the games until Awakening. That was added in Awakening.
What?
So the entire relationship mechanic, that was added in Awakening. That's how fundamental Awakening changed those games. They added, like, every mechanic that people enjoyed.
Oh my
Like, it was literally, just to be clear, previous games to Awakening were literally just the battles and a cutscene between each battle. And nothing else. That was it. It was cutscene, battle, cutscene, battle, cutscene, battle.
Oh god.
I don't even think there was an overworld system. I'm not even sure you could refight older fights. I think it was literally just
One fight done.
linear story. But I can't confirm. Yeah, it is the 13th Fire Emblem game. Normally an unlucky number.
Yeah,
But
and,
for a Fire Emblem, it is the most lucky number.
yeah, and I'm definitely a more relationship player for Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was. Whew.
Anyways, so guys, I want to talk about Fire Emblem Awakening here real quick and why I don't like it so much. So I got up to a point, like I said, and I was just getting my ass kicked. Like, I had no, like, permadeath, I had that off. Like, I had that option off.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Awakening was the harder of the two other games. Like, Fates and Echoes are so much easier than Awakening. That's why I don't want to play Awakening, because if I play that game, I have to take my time with it. And if I played it for the channel, it would probably take years. Maybe, like, multiple seasons for me to finish that game. That's me.
But yeah, so it's like, yeah.
So,
But, yeah. Because, yeah, it's just, I'm sorry that I keep talking about Fire Emblem, but, like, especially Awakening, but, like, yeah, it's, to try to describe how impactful Awakening is on this franchise, it's like, this franchise had stagnating sales, and was so bad that they, like, you've got to understand, up until, like, maybe the 6th game or something, like 5 or 6 games into the series, these things weren't even released in English. They were Japanese only. Then they released them in America, and sales were very low. Not in America, but just they were low across the board. So they get to Awakening, and they're like, okay, this is probably going to be our last game. Let's just make it... Let's take all the stuff we've done in other games and use the 3DS's hardware and make the best Fire Emblem game. And it was so successful that not only was it nominated as one of the best video games of all time, period, not just Fire Emblem games, one of the best games ever developed. It also boosted the 3DS sales by a ludicrous % on its own. Just from people trying to buy that game. It was like, it is ludicrously successful.
like, Awakening might have a big backing, guys, but I would sooner play Fates and Echoes for the channel after Older Bro plays them himself than to play Awakening. I'm sorry. I just struggled heavily in that game. Like, the reason why I had to get through most of the game is because I needed to unlock DLC option, which is stupid. I wish you can just purchase it from the store straight up, like you can now. Thank you, Three Houses, for doing that. But yeah, just that fight, it kind of ruined Awakening for me. Like, I needed to get that DLC before the eShop gets taken down. By the way, it is going to be taken down at the end of this month, guys, so you better have gotten everything you needed. Yeah, I like how I bought a shit ton of games on there. But most of those games are going to be put onto the Switch. Like all the Game Boy games I got, Switch.
Yeah.
Because I just wasn't expecting them to do it, and lo and behold, they do it. Anyway, guys, if I remember, I'll try to teach false swipe to my Pokemon. I might try to do it now, actually. I don't even know if I have false swipe. If I don't, I might have to go get it. Oh, thank God. None of my Pokemon can learn false swipe.
Yeah. I have to remember which Fire Emblem game it is I have that
It's very difficult to talk about Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
so, like,
the Fire Emblem game you have is a very rare game from what I understand.
well, yeah, hold on. Let me look.
Rare and expensive.
So it was the 7th, by the way. The 7th Fire Emblem game was the hold on, let me recheck this. I need to recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the 7. No, that still doesn't count, right? Something's wrong here. Well, let me just click on the game. Yeah, it is 7. Okay. Yeah, Fire Emblem The Blazing Blade is the first Fire Emblem game that even made it to the West. Okay, sorry. The original game, the first game, made it to North America. 30 years later, when they put it on the Virtual Console. That does not fucking count. But yeah, none of the games came to North America until the 7th game.
Damn.
So the first 6, fuck you.
again, first and second one have been remade. Although the first was remade in classic style, so if you didn't like it the first time, you're probably still not going to like it the second time.
I think there's some Fire Emblem games coming to the Switch that are old games.
Probably. If I had to guess, they're probably going to remake the 3rd one, which would be Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem.
For Switch to be in like Three Houses style.
Yeah, I'm just guessing.
I'm wondering if they're going to remake them all just like Resident Evil's doing. Because Resident Evil, I want them to remake all their games.
Yeah, I would like to see Fire Emblem remake all their games.
Yeah, and it'd be like a Resident Evil situation.
Yeah.
I like how all the Resident Evil games somehow made it to Switch. Like, all of the games. Every single one is on Switch. Like, I have no idea how Switch has those games. Oh, by the way, we just made it to encounter 100. This is 101. But yeah, guys, I can't wait for Resident Evil 4. I haven't pre-ordered it. It would be a game I'd pre-order, but I can't. I don't have a job.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, the thing I was trying to say was I can't remember if I have Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance,
Because they both have the word radiant in them, and I forget every damn time which one I have.
But yeah, guys, don't worry. Resident Evil 4 remake is probably going to be at the top of my Christmas list. I like how I talk about Resident Evil a lot, but I've yet to play the other games on the channel, guys, I want to. Like, there's a lot of horror games I want to start playing for the channel. Like, I just recently, as of like last year, it depends on when I played the Friday the 13th game. Around that time is when I started getting into horror anything. Because I hated horror. I still kind of hate horror. But I love Resident Evil. I love Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah, right. I remember this Fire Emblem game.
I'm probably going to like Stranger Things when I watch that.
Yeah, this... this Fire Emblem game, Path of Radiance, is Ike's game.
Ike? Oh, okay. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry that I haven't played a lot of other games, including Resident Evil 2 and 3 when they came out. It's because I'm still moving stream games from my old channel to this one. I'm still nowhere near done.
And he never will be.
Like, guys, I actually have only about 20 series left I have to import. And we only get through, like, what, 10 stream games a year, depending on the length?
Across all of us, yeah.
So, and if it's any consolation, we get through about 15 Let's Play series a year, depending on length as well. Like,
oh, sorry, they actually already remade Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem in Japan.
Of course.
So, which I think also came out before Awakening. So yeah, they've already actually technically remade 1, 2, and 3. So I guess the 4th game would be the remake, which would be Genealogy of the Holy War.
I mean, they might start again, remake 1, 2, and 3 in the new fashion, like what Resident Evil is doing.
I think it's more likely that they're gonna port, since they released Fire Emblem 1 on the Switch, like the original one.
Yeah, I think they're doing that right now.
It'd be more likely for them to release it'd be more likely for them to, well, they released Fire Emblem 1 remake in America. It's more likely for them to just put New Mystery of the Emblem, port it to Virtual Console.
Yeah. But it also does make sense for them to remake them because they're not in the
Awakening.
The modern style.
Yeah, they're not in Three Houses style right now. I want to say Fire Emblem is in a situation that Resident Evil was in.
Yeah,
Resident
really is.
Evil has changed how their game works several different ways, and when they hit Resident Evil 7, oh boy, Resident Evil lit up. So they just needed to find their style. They found it was that Resident Evil 7, and now they're remaking all their old games.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Fire Emblem's probably going to do the same.
Yeah.
They can't. Yeah, I guess they don't have to. They don't have to remake all their games, but it makes sense for them to because a lot of their games were overlooked because they were Japanese only.
Yeah, if they remade Fire Emblem games today, it would probably be in Three Houses style or in a similar style.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think they're all going to be in the Awakening Plus style, which I'm just going to call the modern style.
I mean, yeah, I guess Three Houses is just like Awakening, just in 3D and not 8-bit.
Yeah, it's sorry, I guess there's modern 2D and modern 3D.
Yeah,
Most of the games are probably going to be in modern 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense. So yeah, I will write down Path of Radiance and put all the other games in suggested.
By the way, guys, on our schedule, we do have games that we don't own. scheduled. Like, we do have suggested games scheduled, stuff like that. It's just we haven't got to a lot of them. Poppy Playtime was a suggestion from a friend of ours. I like Poppy Playtime's characters. I like its story, not the gameplay. Or at least the gameplay right now. So, I don't know, guys. If it fully releases into a full game, I hope they fix a lot of my problems I have with it. If it fully releases, I might try it out, give it another chance, and if it's the same shit, then I'm probably done with the series completely. Because, yeah. Poppy Playtime is the third game across the entire Two Bros Game Night channel that we had to abandon. Like, it all started with Sonic Unleashed on the PS3. Then SpongeBob. Then, same year, Poppy Playtime. Actually, no. Poppy Playtime was the first series this year. So, but it was a little after the SpongeBob game.
Can't remember. What's the red game that
The red games are mobile series that are on hold.
Okay.
Because I am currently...
They're unreleased, but on hold.
I'm currently unable to do them due to issues.
Okay. Go.
I think
One of them is fine.
I might be able to do one of them because I can just use your PC down here. But I'd have to have the time and...
No, that's fine. I was making sure.
And I'd also have to get your permission to install that game on the computer. It would also be a 30-episode series, so I'd be recording it for one.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can do it, but the problem is when I have to record is in the evening because of the people I'm playing it with. So I would literally sacrifice recording time to record that series if I did it down here. Yeah, guys, my computer was having issues loading one of our mobile series because I have to play it on computer. Like, it ran fine, and then it just stopped. It was just having a bunch of issues, and I don't know why. And I really didn't want to factory reset my computer to fix it. Older bro took a look at it, and we think it might be a fan issue, but we don't know yet. I can't even take it in to get looked at because I don't have the money to do so. So I have to deal with whatever problems it's having right now. I'm recording other mobile series just fine. It's just I'm playing them on my phone and not PC because the mobile series I was recording was a PC game, a multiplayer game. So until my PC is not having issues anymore, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. It also could be my PC has had its fair share of issues. So the first issue I found was it's not even. It's a 1 terabyte. It's not even a 1 terabyte computer. Like, it's like a 500 gig computer, so I can't even store a lot of stuff on it. I can play games and stuff on it. Like, it has very good GPU and such like that, but it doesn't have the storage for it. So I can only have like a handful of games on my PC and it be runnable with all the other stuff I have open. It also doesn't help that then my speakers went out. Like my speakers just don't work on it anymore, so I have to use my monitor just to hear anything. And it's worked out so far. Like, I haven't had too many issues. And then, fan problem. Because we think my PC's overheating, and that's why it's having issues. But, again, we don't know. And so, until such a time as I can record that series and not have issues, I just can't do anything. Anyway, speaking of like channel things, I like how Father was, he was telling me to stop spending money on what we're doing it here. But I think that's because mainly I lost my job, but I also think it's because he wants me to not do this anymore.
I mean, to be fair, I've been telling you to stop spending money on things in here, but, like, eh.
Well, the problem is with what we have to do, we have to spend money on new things. Like, we need to upgrade our equipment, we need to buy new games just to have more content. Okay, technically we don't. I guess we can emulate it, and that's kind of what we're at right now. I have to emulate. Okay, we don't have to emulate, but some of the games that we are going to be playing will probably be emulated because I can't buy the physical copy at the moment. Like, guys, there's like 2 games I want to play. I have one of them, but the other one I can't buy right now. So I might just emulate it and then buy it later. Because, again, what we like to do is have, like, we like to own the game before we start playing it for the channel. Especially if it's a 3DS game. But now it's going to be that way for probably GameCube games and PlayStation 2 games. We'll just have to see. By the way, guys, the game that I want, the other game I want to play is a PS2 game. And we can emulate PS2 games now, so I'm debating whether or not to just reschedule it back because I removed it because I can't buy it right now. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I also do have the money to buy it. But I just can't spend a lot of money on a lot of things right now. I'm trying to save enough money to where I get my next job. I can keep buying some new games and also save up to move out at the same time. I also have to save my money for some of the stream games we play. Because, again, I'm not stopping my stream import for anything. Like, okay, I have stopped it a few times, but I'm just saying, like, I want to stop it as less as possible. Yeah, and until such a time as when I can get a job, there might come a point where I can't do a lot of the specials anymore. Like, I can do Halloween for a while, but I don't know about Christmas and Valentine's Day. Well,
Yeah, we'll do what we can, guys.
Well, actually, no, we have more games available to us for Valentine's Day than horror.
Not really.
Well, so when Valentine's Day came around, I bought a lot of visual novels that went on sale. So we actually do have quite a bit. So if I need to move one of those over for it to be like our special for that year, I can.
So,
what was your definition?
Halloween? Okay, so Halloween games is anything that is scary or anything that is like a thriller. Like the point of the game is to make you be scared. Also, if it has monsters, if it has any kind of monsters, it can be considered a horror game.
So, every single JRPG, in fact, every single game, basically. Like, generally speaking, most
in
of the
Harry
games
Potter,
have
they had beings
monsters.
that were scary. Like,
Yeah, but like as I'm saying, like, Metroid at that point would be a horror game, and I would not really consider that.
yeah.
Like, Pokemon would be a horror game because they're pocket monsters.
But they're not meant to scare you.
Neither is most of Metroid.
But Fusion did have a
Fusions
couple of eerie
and
scenes.
yeah, Fusion and
Maybe Prime.
Survive, or not Survive, Dread were the only ones that were actually designed to be horror-like.
yeah, then those
Yeah.
would probably count.
Yeah, so every other game before that were just at best a thriller and not even that.
But anyway, so if at any point
I'm being a little bit more strict on horror.
I'm just saying, like, things that are supposed to make you be afraid or run away from, I would say is, like, candidates for a horror series. Like, here's the thing. Harry Potter is just a game adjacent. And just because it has scary monsters doesn't necessarily mean it's a Halloween game. We can just play it around Halloween because it has Halloween-like elements in the game. So, it is technically not a Halloween game. I remembered what is the things that suck out your soul in Harry Potter?
The Dementors?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Because of that scene, I'm like, this could work well around Halloween. I'll schedule it as a Halloween adjacent. Adjacent, not a special. Plus, it also, I guess it really doesn't have to be scary because I'm sure there's some visual novels that are just based around Halloween and they're just all in costume.
Yeah.
So, even stuff like that we could do around Halloween. Diamond Storm. Oh my, is that really what that move is called? Hold on.
Oh, yeah, I believe so.
Hold on. I need to relook at that. I need to encounter a Pokemon again. I gotta read this correctly. It is called Diamond Storm! Pokemon stole from Digimon!
Younger bro is saying this as if it's a surprise.
I'm just saying, like, I've never really seen a lot of stuff that were, like, almost a direct, like, take. Not design Pokemon and Digimon-wise, but I'm saying move-wise. Like, that's the first time I've ever seen
I was gonna
that.
say, what about Mega Evolutions? What about
I'm
Ultra Beasts?
I'm ignoring all of that. I'm just saying, like, this is a more direct take than that.
I got nothing.
Like, they literally stole a move.
I mean, to be fair, it's a storm of diamonds. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah, well,
It's too generic.
Yeah, and what does the yellow fox throw at Digimon? Like they're not even diamonds. What are they? They're like light arrows.
Oh, I have no clue.
And Diancie, I know she throws actual like pink diamonds at Pokemon.
And your thing for Christmas is just any big series.
Yes, because guys, there really isn't any like Christmas themed games. Like I've found maybe one or two visual novels that are based around Christmas time, but that's about it. Like we basically have nothing else. So I'm like, popular series. That's our present to you around Christmas. Also, I need to unschedule some of those as like Christmas adjacents just to balance them out with normal recording and normal streaming. But the reason I haven't yet is because I'm waiting on my stream import to die down a little.
Well, to be fair, I'm just adding some.
Yeah, I need to relook at that list because there are some games on that list that I just want to play in right now and not wait till then.
What is, by the way, who is playing which Metroid games again? I've completely forgotten.
Okay, so you're playing a majority of the Metroid games, but I'm playing Metroid Prime 2. And I wanted to play the really old black and white Metroid 2 game, but I decided to give it to you because I thought you could map it better than I could.
The actual Metroid 2 remake? Samus Returns?
No, not... Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm doing the Samus Returns remake, and I'm doing, Metroid Prime 2. Those are the only two I want to play for the channel. I thought about Dread, doing my own Dread series, but then I was like,
But you're
nah.
not doing Super Metroid, you're not doing,
No.
Zero Mission?
Nope.
I'm ensuring that this list has every game colored by who's doing it, since this is not. That's the only.
Oh,
way
you're
we-
finally looking at... Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I just added in several horror games.
Okay. There is one horror game. Okay, there's one Halloween game we do need to discuss, and that's Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. You have it on Game Boy, and I'm wanting to play it on PS2.
That's fine.
I don't know if they're different games. That's what I'm
I don't know either.
trying to get at. Like, it's fine if we both play the same game. It's just you played 100, like Night of 100 Frights, and
Yeah,
I wanted
I
to do
legit
the
have
next.
no idea either. So
Yeah.
don't know.
I wanted to do the next Scooby-Doo game, and I looked them up, and it was Mystery Mayhem. Yeah.
Hello, Adent. Quick question that I think might. Quick question that I think I'd be able
Might
to.
be-
I might be able to relate to. Are
Relate.
you wanting us to ask a question to you, or you ask a question to us? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're wanting. Okay, what is your question then?
I mean, we were talking about a lot of Halloween and special stuff. Also, we're playing a Pokemon game. It can be anything. What is it that... It's killing us to know the question. We're preparing for the question.
No, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I just didn't understand if you wanted us to ask a random question or you were going to ask a random question. Go ahead and ask the question. I mean, I don't think that's just you. There's probably quite a few people who do that.
Shiny hunting for 15 plus hours, don't get it, and then you start back up again because someone wanted the shiny. I've actually had that situation. In fact, I was doing that situation with Void, and then I lost contact with Void after day 1 of starting that, and we were worried about him for a while. But Void's fine. He's fine. But yes, I've had that exact situation. Yeah, there's very few shiny hunts I quit. I quitted most of the starter shiny hunts I did because I found out they were shiny locked. Also, they're a pain to get when you start up the game.
Oh,
and
you're doing a no shiny charm hunt. Well, there's your problem.
And I've tried shiny hunting legendaries, and the only shiny legendaries I ever got was playing through Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That I got myself. All my other shiny legendaries, guys, I've got through trades or events. Yeah, good luck with the no shiny charm hunt. The games I suggest you do that for is Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and Arceus, but I know there's a lot of people out there that like to shiny hunt with no shiny charm, and that's fine. Doing it, let's go. Okay, beating the 4th gym. Alright, I wish you luck. I suspect that you'll still get your shiny if you keep going for it. But one thing you gotta know about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee shiny hunting, we did it wrong and A-Drive did it wrong. Apparently what you have to do is keep comboing the Pokemon and never stop, even if you max it. And that will help your odds.
Yeah. I'm not at all bitter that we went through that entire game and did all the shiny hunting, and then several months later, and by that I mean like 3 months later, turns out that they discovered everyone had shiny hunted in that game wrong. Not bitter at all.
And we even got Kangaskhan on the first stream we started it in. Oh, soft reset hunt. Oh no, are you doing fossils?
No, well, yeah, maybe. That also means that the shiny charm wouldn't apply to you anyways, because if it's a fossil, those don't matter.
By the way, guys, we couldn't do the fossil and mythical Pokemon. I actually had to get them via different means because fossil Pokemon are full odds, even with the shiny charm.
Oh, you're doing Snorlax, even though you don't have to do it that way.
Well, Snorlax.
Good luck in torturing yourself then. Have fun, Aiden.
Yeah, so we basically skipped the fossil hunts. I'm sorry, guys. I hated the fact that there was no really easier way to get shiny fossils. And the fossils in Sword and Shield were the same way. I had to get those from Void. Thank you, Void.
What are the commands? Random things that you can do. Or at least those are the channel point commands. The actual commands is just commands. So, exclamation point commands.
I command thee to give me a shiny. Come on, game, please. But I want the shiny.
Oh, no shiny race. We are shiny collectors, so we are just going through every single Pokemon in this generation and collecting them. We're not racing anybody. We don't take requests. I mean, we technically
take requests.
We take requests once we find the Pokemon.
Well, we take requests when we find the Pokemon. So once I get my Eldegoss, I'll take a request for the next hunt I do. But you just have to be on that stream at the right time. Oh, they're just wanting to shiny race me to see who's going to get the shiny first. Him getting Snorlax or me getting the Gossifleur.
Oh,
And
well, good luck with that.
Honestly, I think he's more likely to get Snorlax
you're most
than me.
likely well, he's full odds, though. Completely full odds.
I know, but it's Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
But it's still full odds.
I know.
So, good luck.
I think he has better odds than me. Because
You have a 1 in 1,200 odds. He has a 1 in 2048 odds.
I think he's still more likely just because it's Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and they have boosted odds.
The odds are literally not in his favor. Oh, I think they're better odds.
Yeah, the odds are forever in his favor and not mine, even though it doesn't look like it.
Your numbers are bigger than his.
Hey, Croc.
Hello, Croc.
But anyway, we've had people shiny race me in chat, like Void's done it.
Yeah.
And Void's beat me.
Oh, yeah.
So you can feel free to do it, we don't mind.
Full odds, no catch combos, and have to listen to the flute every time. Oh.
Oh, that's rough.
No. Yeah, younger bro, you're wrong. Your odds are higher.
Oh, I thought he was just going in the wild, looking for shiny Snorlax. No,
Yeah, like
he's
this-
doing the flute Snorlax.
Yeah, no, he just wants that specific Snorlax shiny.
That can be shiny, right? It's not shiny locked, right?
I
I know in the
I don't
new
know.
games, cutscene Pokemon are shiny locked, but I don't think it's shiny locked.
Well, I mean, you can soft reset the wild encounters.
Yeah, you can soft
So,
reset
like,
the
you could just walk
wild
in, you could just go onto a route, soft, like, save there, soft reset until
the
the Pokemon
Snorlax
appears. So, like,
like spawns on camera.
Yeah, like-
Yeah, you can do that.
yeah, like, how long? Well, this is the first stream for this specific one.
No, it's not. This is the second
Yeah, I'm saying for
Gossifleur.
this specific
But
Gossifleur, but
for this
for
Gossifleur.
the entire line?
For the entire line, we've been on it since 2022. Since near the end of last year, so about October-ish. Around there is when I started
Don't
it.
you have a literal time counter on there that tells you how long it took you for the last one?
It tells me hours, not days,
Yeah,
months.
just go with hours.
Fine. For the first Gossifleur, it took me in total 22 hours.
Yeah, so we're up to about 24 hours.
For any consolation, the first Sobble was 6 hours. And Stunky was 2 hours, but it was a random encounter. So technically, it didn't take 2 hours. I just said it was because that's when I got it in the video. It was 2.5 hours in, and I random encountered it. So
I'm glad to hear you're back on Dragon Ball Legends. Also, sorry to hear that you're back on Dragon Ball Legends. Yeah, Aiden.
Have fun, Croc.
The odds are very against you. I wish you luck. I hope that you're enjoying this because otherwise I don't know why you'd do it that way.
But yeah, I'd say if you soft reset for any cutscene Pokemon, you better Google and make sure they're not shiny
Croc,
locked.
I'm just joking because younger bro is so pissed off at that game.
I'm pissed off at the PvP. Otherwise, I enjoy every minute of the other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like, I loathe the PvP in Legends. Fucking hate it. And one day, guys, I'm going to show it off on our YouTube channel and explain exactly why I hate it. And show off why I hate it.
Oh, Aiden, if you want us to stop complaining, you're on the wrong channel, man.
Anyway, older bro's joking about it because I talk about it a lot.
Yeah, I am. I am joking about it, Croc. But yeah, if you're just playing the game non-PvP, then yeah, hope you have fun.
Yeah, older bro doesn't play a lot of mobile games, guys. In fact, he's kind of stopped on it altogether. So we won't even do Pokemon Go Season 2 with him, sadly.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't have Pokemon Go anymore.
Look,
as soon as they release a mobile game that's a real game with no microtransactions and it's a full-on story in the game, I'll play it.
Again, you don't have to spend the money. You can, you just don't have to.
That's true, but the problem... Here's the problem.
That's why I like Dragon Ball Legends, because
Yeah.
you can play through the story. They give you a shit ton of rewards. You can get the characters you
Yeah.
need to beat it, and
That's
it's all free.
true, but that's not the problem.
I know.
People love to talk about, like, you don't have to spend money, but that isn't the point. The point is the developers of the game designed the game to encourage you to pay money. And choosing not to pay money doesn't make the game less grindy because they made it grindy to make you pay money.
That is my problem with Contest of Champions.
Yeah.
So I've recently played Contest of Champions again, guys, and so I'm playing through the story, right? It is just the normal story. It is harder than Dragon Ball Legends. Like, Dragon Ball Legends has such an easy storyline. Like, I'm all the way through it. Like, I have every quest done for it.
Yeah.
And in Contest of Champions, there's, like, multiple different paths you can take throughout each story, which is cool. But by, like, probably about the 10th world in, you already have to have, like, 4 or 5-star level characters just to beat it. I have one 4-star character, which actually is a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm even almost dying.
Yeah.
Just having one 4-star character.
Yep.
Oh, and it doesn't help that you don't start with a full team. You have to unlock it. And when you get a full team, you have to be account level 25.
Yep.
I am only account 17, and I've been playing it again for a month now.
Yep.
Sorry, no.
But
3 weeks.
That's my point.
But yes, it gets so fucking hard that they are forcing you to buy new characters.
Yeah, and that's the exact point I'm making. That's why I don't like mobile games or games with microtransactions. Because it isn't about paying money. I don't mind paying money for the game. What I mind is they make the game intentionally bad so that you can pay money to make it less bad. If they just charged me $30 for a mobile game and I got to play the mobile game and enjoy my time, I would buy it. But that's not the point of mobile games. The point of mobile games is to piss you off. I don't want to play a game that's designed to piss me off because that's not fun.
I don't want to say Dragon Ball Legends is perfect. It's not. Its PvP is not.
It really isn't.
But their story mode and how they handle summoning, like, they have so many events you can do that you really don't need to spend money on it.
Croc, what did you do to burn your mouth?
But I'm just saying, like, Dragon Ball Legends so far is one of the only mobile games that I've enjoyed that you can just play hours and hours and never get tired of it.
Yeah, I want to be clear. It's not that I'm saying there aren't good mobile games. There are games that are better than other mobile games. But the problem is, there is no mobile game that is as good as a DS game. Because a DS game charges you one fucking time, and that's it.
I actually think Legends is better than Fusions.
Maybe. But irregardless, the point stands that take out the microtransactions, I'll play your game. Until then, fuck off.
Yeah. Again, a lot of asterisks. Legends is not the perfect game, but it is probably one of the best mobile games
Okay, fair enough, fair enough, Croc.
Yeah. Dragon Ball
I was expecting something, like, specifically happened, but okay, I guess that makes sense.
Dragon Ball Legends is probably the best mobile game I've ever played, and I enjoy town-building games over Legends more.
Yeah.
But it's pretty damn good. I can't argue with it. And don't say Raid is the best mobile game. No, it's not.
I'm not sure anyone thinks that. No one on
Well,
Earth.
popularity apparently says otherwise, because apparently Raid and was the other game that has appeared on, like, EA Sports television. I can't remember.
Wait,
anyway,
EA Sports television? What the fuck is that?
Sorry, it gets advertise.
ESPN, you mean?
Yes, ESPN. Thank you.
EA Okay, I'm laughing because I'm not because that was stupid, but because I can't believe they haven't tried that. Because that's basically what ESPN is. It's just so it's like
But yeah, just those games and games like Raids are not the perfect mobile game.
Yeah.
And guys, I've played mobile games for most of my life. I can definitively say that I hate Raid and I don't ever want to play it, and it is not the best mobile game.
Yeah. But yeah, that is Croc's statement is, I think, the best way of putting it. It's that the game's not worth my time. It's if a game has microtransactions, the game is not worth my time.
Well, Legends has microtransactions.
The game is not worth my time. Because it doesn't respect my time. It disrespects my time. That's what microtransactions are. They are a disrespect to your time and your money. So, if the game stops disrespecting me, I'll play it. Just, that's my line.
But yeah, guys, all the mobile games I've played up till now, there are some games I do want to spend money for. I don't have to. I just want to. The only reason I want to is so I can get through the game quicker. But that's besides the point. I actually have not been able to spend money on mobile series for quite some time.
Yeah.
Like, since
Well, good.
Pocket Ponies.
Well, good.
Like,
I don't believe that at all.
No,
You're telling me you haven't spent a single dollar on any mobile game since Pocket Ponies? Not even Magic Princess? None of the mobile games?
Magic Princess?
That's literally impossible. I don't believe that.
If I have spent money, it was not as much as I used to. Like, I spent a lot of, like, on Pocket Ponies, I spent, like, a bulk of money. In other games, it's actually not too much.
Yeah,
Like, I would spend money to design a character, but it's not like Dragon Ball Legends, where I'm spending money just to get, like, a shit ton of characters from a summon.
Yeah.
Like, that's what Pocket Ponies was. I had to spend money on a vast amount of characters to complete the game.
Yeah. Guys out there, anyone who watches this series and also watches Younger Bros Mobile's series, please post in chat, like, not in the live chat, in, like, the actual
in the comment section.
In the VOD's comment section. Please post in the comment section every single time after Pocket Ponies where Younger Bro spent a high amount of money on the game, because I guarantee he's wrong.
And I don't count console games. Guys, I did spend a little bit of money on a console game that is coming up on the mobile series.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I've spent money.
Hold on, is this a console game that's also a mobile game? Or is it an exclusively console game?
Well,
because, like, PUBG and PUBG Mobile are the same game. So, like, if something like that, if you're spending some money on PUBG, that counts.
I don't count games that are on all platforms, especially if they started on console and made their way to mobile. PUBG started on console and got released on phone.
But yeah, it's like, it has to be, yeah. I feel like that's a gray area. I'll let it slide. But I feel like something like that's the gray area.
But I'm not playing them on, okay, I played PUBG on mobile, but I only could play it on mobile.
Yeah.
Because I don't own the disc.
Yeah.
Next season, I might do it on console. But games like Fortnite and games that I'm playing on console for a mobile series, I don't count.
Well, Croc, I hope you have fun being forced to play Xenoverse 2 again.
Now are you playing Xenoverse 2 on Switch? Because if you're playing on Switch, I might write you guys down to help me with Xenoverse 2 parallel quests.
I'm assuming they're probably not.
Oh.
Yeah. It includes Zero, and I think he didn't have the Switch version.
Like, I need people to help me with parallel quests. Like, we need 3 people.
Yeah.
Because some of the parallel quests are that fucking hard. The only person I have helping me right now is Tryhard, and I haven't talked to Tryhard in a while.
Yeah.
Because
busy.
He's been busy, and I haven't been wanting to bother him. I know he's not... I think he's now unbusy. Like, that's what he was saying when he came back to the channel a few months ago. But I still haven't talked to him in a while.
I know. Croc. I like that I like the idea that you're spending microtransactions to eat the in-game food. At which point, I'd be very upset with you.
Food.
Yeah, his first message says the DLC's food again. I was like, well, hold on.
That's for Kakarot, not Xenoverse 2. Because you can eat food in Kakarot. Like, there is DLC food for Kakarot.
Why?
Oh, speaking of Xenoverse 2. So Xenoverse 2 is having a collaboration event again.
Uh-huh.
For Dragon Ball Breakers.
Uh-huh.
And if you do this event, you get a Dragon Ball Breakers loading screen for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
Uh-huh.
I'm not doing that, guys. I refuse to play Dragon Ball Breakers. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah.
Guys, I didn't want Dragon Ball to be a Battle Royale. That's what Breakers is. I refuse to play it.
Younger bro has standards.
And I'm meaning like PUBG levels of Battle Royale. That's what it is. Like, you're put onto a map, you are expected to survive, and it's just hide and seek with Frieza and Cell.
Oh.
Well, now it's Grade 8 Vegeta, but...
Oh.
Also, I think it has like Star Wars Battlefront things in it where you can fight Frieza and Cell as like Goku and Vegeta. Like,
yeah.
Goku and Vegeta just appear on screen and you're playing as them to beat Frieza and Cell. I do not want to do that.
Okay.
Like, for Battlefront, like, when we play Battlefront, I'll do it for Battlefront, but I do not want to specifically do it for Dragon Ball. I hate Dragon Ball being a Battle Royale as a concept. I don't like it.
Yep.
Now, I'm fine with playing as these characters in, like, Fortnite, because they're just a skin. They're not. It's not an actual Dragon Ball brand game that's a Battle Royale.
Younger Bros standards are strange, but we at Two Bros Game tried our best. to
Fortnite
accept
just gets a pass, like, because it is not all about Dragon Ball in Fortnite. It's about getting skins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they just recently started doing anime collaboration, so fuck yeah, I'm going back to Fortnite.
What games am I into? Okay.
Not as much as me.
You talking types of games or franchises of games, Croc?
Yeah, guys, I play pretty much everything.
Types of games. Okay, platformers are always pretty high up on my list. I enjoy platformers. I like Metroidvanias. I like a lot of adventure games, so stuff like,
Dragon Ball.
No, I mean, like...
I know.
I'm talking stuff like Rhyme and, like,
yeah.
and stuff like that. Those kind of games. Obviously, Zelda games, whatever those are.
I actually loved watching you play Rhyme. I want to play Rhyme. Like, Rhyme is pretty interesting.
Like Minecraft. Not necessarily like Minecraft, but games where it's a story. Where it's like you're playing as a character adventuring through a world. Where it's not... It doesn't strictly have, like, boss fights like a Zelda game.
I mean, older bro does like Minecraft. Don't get him wrong. Like both me and older bro played Minecraft heavily.
But yeah, I definitely like a lot of. I definitely like the Zelda-like kind of games because I've obviously played Turnip Boy. Yeah, Minecraft is an adventure game. It is, but
Yeah, guys, and I play more of the in the now game, so I'm more of a popular game guy.
lots of puzzle games.
But I'm open for anything. Like I love video games. I'll play any amount of them. Like I'll keep playing Sonic games, even though we've had issues with Sonic games. That's just I want to play them.
Not necessarily horror games, I will say.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing pretty much a majority of the horror games. Because that's why I'm doing Resident Evil.
And then obviously a lot of indie stuff. Do I like escape room games? I've really played a lot of escape room kind of games. I did an actual like escape room once.
Yes,
but,
that was fun. I enjoyed
it
that.
Was. But yeah, I loved that room because I loved that escape room because we came to the section where it was like, oh, you need to move this stuff from this pillar to this pillar, and I'm like, ah, yes, my Professor Layton gameplay has prepared me perfectly for the restack the fucking pillars section.
Yeah.
I literally just was like, nope, flip them all. That was super fun. There was like, yep.
Unfortunately, guys, I don't know if we'll ever get older bro to play VR escape room games.
But yeah, not a lot of I don't know a lot of escape room games. So, what kind of games you thinking, Croc?
Like the game rooms I'm thinking are VR games.
Yeah, because I don't play a lot of VR, so.
I mean, there are non-VR escape room games. It's just the ones I mainly know are on VR.
Croc, did you get trapped in the escape room? Yes, he did. Oh no. I'm sorry, Croc. I'm laughing, but I'm sorry.
There are also games that... Okay, what do you think about games like Gary's Mod, where you can do pretty much anything? Because you can technically do escape rooms in, like, Gary's Mod.
So, I mean, okay. It's similar. It's kind of similar to a Minecraft situation. Where it's like... You hurt my feelings. I'm sorry, Croc. I'm sorry. But no, getting back to the question. Yeah, in terms of... It's kind of like with Minecraft. I actually prefer... I prefer games that have a structure, but give you the opportunity to ignore the structure. I don't usually like non-structured games. Because, like, yeah, Gary's Mod doesn't have a plot. It just is a sandbox. Like, because there is nothing to Gary's Mod other than whatever the fuck you do in it.
200 encounters. So in Gary's Mod, it's weird. So it's sort of like Minecraft. Gary's Mod has some base, like, maps and stuff, but they aren't good. Gary's Mod is the definition of the modding community because you literally have a direct source for mods in Gary's Mod. So if you say you want to play as a Goomba, go to skins and download a Goomba skin.
Yeah, Gary's Mod fundamentally, like, I do want to be clear. I'm not saying that there's nothing in Gary's Mod by default. There is. But what I mean by that is Gary's Mod was designed from the ground up to be a game where you just import whatever the fuck you want in, import whatever kind of map you want in.
Yes.
Play whatever type of game mode you want, and it's just like...
And to do escape rooms and horror maps, you have to download specifically escape rooms or horror maps, or else you don't have a game.
Yeah, so it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, Minecraft has a plot of, like, get all these resources to go fight the Ender Dragon. You just also have this large open world where you can do whatever you want in it.
Croc, you can be whoever the fuck you want. As long as there is a skin for it, you can be them. If I wanted to, I could go into Gary's mod and play as Natsuki.
I was gonna say that's not even that hard. I'm sure that one's like
no,
top
there is
results.
DDLC mod. There's a map for DDLC, a horror
it's like-
map.
I'm pretty sure that's a top result.
Like
Pretty sure I could go play as V from
there's even
from Bug Fables if somebody
Croc.
really enjoyed the game enough.
Croc. This is the level of Gary's mod. You can even get mods to where you have an animation where you do a Power Rangers transformation. So if there's a Kamen Rider mod, Kamen Rider mod, you would even be able to look for Kamen Rider transformation mod.
Yeah, pretty sure you can easily find it.
Like, guys, I had Beerus's Hakai, and we could turn any character we wanted into Ultra Instinct Goku, sort of. They would get the Ultra Instinct aura, but there was one problem with the mod. You couldn't transform out of it. But
Well, the way you transform out of it is death.
But you could wreck the shit out of anybody. Actually, no. There was one way to get out of it. You had to be hit with Hakai.
I was gonna say you just die. Like it's.
There's even a mod for Megumi's explosion. And yes, it does the whole thing.
Rock, I barely remember what Kamen Rider is, and I know that's how you pronounce it. Like, it's like, oh.
Well, regardless.
But yeah,
Gary's mod is endless,
the
and it is more.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's called Gary's mod. It's a mod.
It is a.
It is a
game
It's a
built-
game that is a mod that's made of mods.
Yeah, literally, the mod community makes Gary's mod the game. That's what it is. It is just a game for you to do anything your mind can think of.
Yeah.
Like, guys, I downloaded a Jurassic Park map and explored it. It wasn't that good because there was no dinosaurs on the entire map. Okay, no, there was one. It was a plushie. But that was it.
But yeah, that's.
I hated that.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I
But
wanted...
yeah, something like that is too unstructured for me. I need some kind of structure.
I want to describe it as, if you wanted to, you could have your D&D sessions in Gary's mod.
Oh, probably, but there's way better places to do something like that than Gary's mod. But yes.
Like, you can just make the story, but you'd have to have a mod, like, creator backing you up to help you with it, but that's besides the point.
Okay, Croc, have a good evening.
See you, Croc. But anyway, even though I play more of the popular games, I play just about everything. Like, outside of a few games that I refuse to play, I probably play it.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello, Mitchie.
Mitchie, yeah. What starter do I hunt for? Grookey. Oh, Gecko, Axolotl, or Fried Chicken. Let's go with the Axolotl.
I was also going to say the Axolotl.
Ain't nothing but a chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night. Yeah, I only say Axolotl because it's the more unique creature question mark.
It's Mudkip.
I know it's Mudkip. Mudkip. I want to play Pokepark so fucking bad because every time I am saying a Pokemon's name, it's because I'm remembering Pokepark.
Yep.
Where the Pokemon said the goddamn names like they're fucking supposed to, instead of the main series game where they don't fucking do that. Because they didn't want to pay the endless pool of actors to...
Say actors.
No, I said actors.
It sounded like you said actors. I'm just like, wow, you need to calm down.
My
I'm
throat-
insulting the entire acting community.
My throat got dry. Anyway, they don't want to pay the endless pool of actors to act for their games, and it might take longer to develop.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I haven't made a game before, so game designers out there, you tell me.
Definitely said actors.
If I did, it's because my throat was getting dry because I've been talking so much.
Sounded dry.
I'm probably gonna have to go get another water.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
We've been talking a lot about gaming stuff, so
How dare you?
how dare me speak fast and get tongue-tied.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, there's still a lot of series we've yet to do on the channel that we want to do.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list right now.
I know, and it's making me think of all the games I want to play this year. Yeah, like, I had to reorganize my Let's Play list twice, because I organized it the first time when I still had a job, and then I had to reorganize it because I lost my job. So, all the games I wanted to play... man, kind of got screwed over when I had to redo my list. Like, guys, there are like 5 Let's Play games that I really, really want to play, and not probably more than half of those I can't play right now because I can't buy the game. But I want to. Again, I'm still thinking of rescheduling one of the games I had to unschedule. Just because when we play it, I know it's going to be on emulator anyway. But again, we like to have the physical copy before we play the games. Which I do, I just don't have the... I wouldn't have the up-to-date version.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of games, have you,
You've heard of Okami, right?
Okami?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you playing that game?
Which one?
Either of them?
No.
Okay, then I'll write that down as a game we're not playing.
Why?
Because I hate it.
What's the matter
It's-
with Okami?
Uh,
Sorry, remind me
it's-
what the game is.
Okami is the
I've-
one with the dog that goes around and, like, paints the world.
Dog and paints the world.
Like, it looks like this.
You literally run around and restore color to the world.
Oh!
It's the game that, and I want to be clear, I say I hate it. I don't actually hate it. It's just that my eyes literally start bleeding when I look at it.
Yes, that game. Okay,
Yeah, I literally cannot look at that game. Like, I know I'd love the story, I just literally can't, my eyes cannot interface with that game.
I'm interested in the game. I don't know if I'm going to play it for the channel.
One of your games on a windowsill that's where my moon
Cartridge is. Probably not, but there are a couple games I've lost, so maybe they're on the same windowsill.
Nope, I have a perfectly organized room with all my games and on some nice shelves.
Yeah, like, Okami had the, like, Switch port, and I was like, oh, I still can't play it.
I know the Switch port made it better.
Yes, but it didn't make the visuals better. Because the visuals were in, like, a Wind Waker style, where it's, like, cartoonish.
Yes, yes. Anyway,
So, they didn't change that. So, it just looks as bad.
so will I play it? I'll play it, but I don't know if I'm going to for the channel. I haven't decided yet.
Because, yeah, I can't. As much as I would love to, I just literally can't.
Feel free to put it on games yet to be scheduled in the unassigned.
Okay.
That way, I'll be reminded that, hey, I need to look at that. See if I'm interested in playing it.
Yeah.
because yeah, it's as much as I would love to play it, I can't. My brain cannot with its aesthetics.
There is one game that I know has to do with animals that we're not playing, and that's The Life of Black Tiger.
Yeah.
That game never gonna play. No, 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 no. I would sooner play all of the Dangerous Hunts games. And I will. I plan to play every single Dangerous Hunts game. I wish they'd make more. They kind of stopped after 2013. But I know why they stopped. They're having some licensing issues. I can't remember. There was some reason why there is no more Dangerous Hunts games.
Hello, Rupert.
Hey, Rupert.
How you doing? Okay, it's on PC. So there might be a way for me to like mod it.
But anyway, I know Cabela's has something going on right now. I know they've made some new games recently. But right now they're not Dangerous Hunts or Big Game Hunter, which were their biggest series. Are you an alien? Yes. Swap time. Roop. What? I encountered. Sands? No. The other one no one knows the name of? You mean Papyrus? I'm pretty sure you're making an Undertale reference. Pirate Man, yes. Yeah, we actually had to read the dialogue in Undertale when we played it. In fact, it was the first game we played for our channel. So we remember a lot of the characters. Like Timmy. Hi! Me, Timmy! It's Timmy time! And I made that joke then too. Maybe Oreo will teach us some new things about life.
Oreo.
I said Oreo.
Oreo.
Yes, Oreo. When Deltarune comes out, we call her Oreo, not Oreo. Oh man.
Yeah, okay, it looks like... It looks like there are mods.
There are mods for... damn it, I can't remember. Origami.
Yeah, so I might try to buy the Steam version and see if I can get that game to look playable.
Okay.
Sir, please stop. Sir?
Oh, we have it complete. We have the shiny charm. I do not shiny hunt without the shiny charm. And what we're doing is we're just shiny hunting for all of the Sword and Shield Pokemon. So all the Galar Pokemon, that's where we're going after right now. I mean, there's a few other Pokemon I want to shiny hunt for because I just want the shinies, but those are breaks. And right now we're not taking a break. Going for some Gossifleur. And this is the second Gossifleur we need. Our first one took 22 hours to get. So I'm not expecting the second one to be any faster. In fact, I'm expecting the second one to beat the first shiny Gossifleur we had to fight. Regular one, Crown Tundra, and 2 away from Armor Dex. Well, awesome.
Good to hear that, Rupert.
Yeah, I need to complete the Pokédex and Scarlet and Violet, but right now what I'm going to do is get the new Pokemon, all the new Pokemon, and then wait till home is available to complete the Dex.
Yeah.
I'm not insane, where I just re-catch every Pokemon.
Oh, no. I beg to differ. You are insane. That is not. That is just patently false.
I mean, I am insane, yes, but I don't want to re-catch all of these Pokemon just to trade them away eventually or store them in home and never use them again.
Yeah.
By the way, did you know Stadium was coming to Switch? I believe Stadium 1 and 2.
Not surprising.
Latios was worth it. My longest shiny hunt was 40 hours. Oh, you're going after Latios? Dang, that must have been rough.
I mean, I would say Latios is the most worth it, but that's for different reasons.
For the longest time, I actually didn't have shiny Latias at all. And I had to get it from Reshi. I think I traded it with Reshi. I can't remember. But he wanted a shiny Latios, and I had an extra one, so I traded shiny Latios for Latias, and that's
Fair
why I
enough.
have mine. It was level 92, not even level 100. It still is level 92. I've not used it.
Younger bro plays Go.
Yeah, I play Go. Older bro used to, but he stopped.
I Pokemon went away.
I do plan to do a Season 2 for Pokemon Go. We were talking about that earlier. When we do that, I'm probably going to do it with younger sis. And also, we don't have to go out to parks, really, anymore. I mean, we still might. I still might do that. I don't know. I haven't decided that yet. But I can just do it from home. And I like how they were going to get rid of a lot of features, and then the community backlashed.
Yeah, the community got ultra pissed off.
I don't know. So there's another game like Pokemon Go, and that's Jurassic World Alive, which I'm going to play for the channel because it's going to be an import.
Yeah.
So Jurassic World Alive, I don't know if it has the same features, similar features to Pokemon Go. Like they have like Pokestops and stuff like that, but I don't know if we can do Jurassic World Alive from just home anymore. I think Jurassic World Alive, you still have to go out to parks and stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't confirm that, guys. I don't know yet. Yeah, shiny Rayquaza and Go. Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't done really a lot of Pokemon Go's events. Like, I still do community days when I have time, and right now I just don't have a lot of time. But I don't like subscribing to the fact that the events that they're doing right now, you have to pay for them. Like Shiny Jirachi. Pay to get Shiny Jirachi, fuck you. do not like that.
As stated, fair. Can't disagree with that.
Like, bring back the fucking events where they're freaking free.
Yeah.
Which they're starting to do, but the raids now in Scarlet and Violet.
That's
They
true.
suck, but you can still get them.
Yeah. Didn't pay, just got extremely lucky. Yeah, that's...
Well, Rayquaza you didn't have to pay for, but Jirachi right now, how they're doing events, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah, the raids in Pokemon Go are free, but some of the events you do have to pay for, like Go Fests. Those you have to pay for, and Jirachi is a part of that. Like, guys, I don't care if I get Shiny Jirachi in Pokemon Go. I really don't, because I have Shiny Jirachi in the main games.
I would rather get Shadow Jirachi.
Like, guys, I would sooner have a friend trade me a Shiny Jirachi for free than to pay 1 cent to get it myself.
Yeah.
Because beforehand, they had Shiny Pokemon mythical events. They were
Last two are Porygon 2 and 3. Wow.
Yeah, they were free. Like, I got my Shiny Celebi from Pokemon Go. Not this one, but I got the event one in Go.
Yeah.
For free. I will be less angry if they release Jirachi for free. But yeah, I want to bring Pokemon Go back, and we'll fix up the series a little bit, because how the series is, it was kind of everywhere, and I had to cut out a lot of footage and re-upload.
Yep.
Those series.
Every single one of those videos was completely re-uploaded, I think.
Every single one, except for
Some of the old ones that were
Leaf
already...
Beyond.
Yeah.
Some of the newer ones, actually.
Yeah.
Some of the newer ones. But
Because we'd already switched over to doing it that way, so we didn't have to re-upload them.
yeah, like, I even had to re-upload some of the ones that were edited, because I had to re-watch the footage to see if our names at any point were said, or if I didn't like something
Yep.
that needed to re-edit.
Yep.
That happened for more than 50% of the videos.
That entire franchise, or that entire game was just re-edited on the channel. And I mean, I haven't viewed the videos, but there's one behind you. I haven't watched the videos, but I'm pretty sure that
They are a lot better
yeah,
now.
like I can't imagine any way they could possibly be worse off
Yes.
than they were before.
All of the videos on our channel right now for Pokemon Go are viewable, and you can watch them anytime you want. But when I bring it back for a Season 2, it's going to be a little bit longer of a season.
Yeah.
Because how I would do Pokemon Go now is I'd do 10 episodes a season.
Yeah.
Right now we're at 17, so I'll have to do 13 videos for Season 2.
Yeah.
Just to even it out.
Sure.
I have to do something similar for MLP, Magic Princess.
Yeah.
Instead of 30 videos, it's going to be whatever the amount is to get me to 30, so 15 episodes. Then it'd be at 30, and then the next season after that will be 30 episodes.
Yeah.
So the next season for MLP is going to be half a season.
Yeah.
And I stopped that series because I just couldn't play it on the emulator. Like, it was just breaking too much. I had to get a new setup.
We have completely done away with the emulator.
Yeah. By the way, here's something interesting I just found out. You can play Android games on PC for free now.
Yeah.
Google Play Games now has its own emulator that you can play any Android game on PC. All you have to do is Google Play on PC, and it'll take you to a download page.
Oh, so just the feature we were trying to have.
Here's the issue with it, though. Some of those games you probably wouldn't be able to play well on emulator. on their emulator because Dragon Ball Legends, for example.
Well, and the other thing is, if it's through their official, if it's through Google Play directly, it probably means it uses your save files from your phone.
Yes,
It's your
because
account.
it's your account. Yes, so I will be able to get back all my accounts, and I could probably play like Jurassic World, the game on it,
Yeah.
stuff like that. The issue with it is games where it kind of requires you to tap and move your hands.
Yeah.
So Dragon Ball Legends, you kind of have to move a lot, and I don't think I could play well with mouse with that game. So the only games I think I would play using that would be town building games.
Yeah.
And maybe tactical games. Games that don't require you to constantly move like a 3D character.
Yeah.
So games like Dragon Ball Legends, if I use the emulator, it'd be for summon videos.
Gotcha.
That'd probably be it. But yeah, guys, I like the mobile setup we use right now. I don't think it's gonna change, honestly. I think I still might use the mobile setup I have now. But it's nice to know if my mobile setup breaks, I'll have an alternative for a while, but it might be a lot of town building games in a row if that happens. I'm sorry, guys. That's just what's gonna happen. Because I'm pretty sure I can't, like, key bind a controller with that emulator. So I can't use a controller for Dragon Ball Legends. But anyway, it's nice to know that we have that option if we need to. Because, guys, I need to upgrade our mobile setup. It's out of date.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to update our splitter box because it doesn't overheat or anything like that. The receiver overheats, and I think if I get a newer software, it will help with that. The other issue is apparently I still need newer phones because my phone gets very, very hot. Like, not as hot as my last phone, but it still gets noticeably hot.
Well, the thing is, part of the reason that's happening is because
I'm outputting a signal and it's taking a lot of energy.
Yeah, basically, think about it this way. What you're trying to ask your phone to do is what a computer would do, basically. You're basically, you know how these computers have like a fan, a really very powerful fan? Your phone does not have that powerful fan. So basically, you're asking it to run a GPU-intensive task with a fan that's not equipped for that level of task.
Yeah, here's...
So, I don't think any phone ever will be equipped to do what you want it to do.
So, here's the other thing. My phone has its own recording software. Like, it came with it. I can't disable it. I can't get deleted. It's just hardwired into the phone.
Yep.
The thing I want to disable is... So, when I'm playing a game, I can't play for more than an hour. So, with games like PUBG, if I try to play 2 episodes in a row, it doesn't like that. And I get a notification that says your phone is getting hot, or your phone is... It's not even a notifications bar. It is on the fucking phone screen.
Yeah.
And I hate it. I can't disable it. I've tried.
Well, yeah, that is because that's not part of the recording feature. That's part of the phone's internal, like, the phone has like, hardware, safety features that are put in.
Yeah.
So anytime the phone starts outputting, has gotten so hot, it puts that up there to tell you, you have to stop doing whatever you're doing, because otherwise your phone's gonna melt.
Oh, and make sense on this. That pop-up has only showed up for PUBG.
Yep.
It is only PUBG because I have recorded several 1-hour series, not in a row, like I will give my phone a break for a while, but I have to do in a row with PUBG. And it's fine. But I have had on occasion where I had to do it in a row, and it just never did it. I'm sure if I went long enough, like 3-4 episodes in,
Yeah.
I'm sure it would overheat. But for
Yep.
whatever reason, PUBG just draws a lot of power from the phone, and I don't
Yep.
get why. That's why I'm wondering if I should just put PUBG on console.
Well,
Like, play it on console only. That way I don't have to deal with that shitty, stupid notification anymore.
what kind of phone do you have?
This is a Flip Z, and again, the overheating was worse with my previous phone, which was a Samsung Galaxy S6. So this is several
Is it still
generations.
Galaxy?
Yes, this is a Galaxy Flip Z3. So this is leagues better than the phone I had, and it's still heating up too much. That's just how PUBG is, and how mobile games is, because if I played mobile games for too long and I'm recording it, it'll just overheat the phone. So yes, my phone has to have breaks, but the problem is playing multiplayer series, and I need more than one episode be recorded at a time. It's a whole thing, and it sucks. If the phone didn't give me a stupid notification where your phone is overheating, I wouldn't have a problem. Like, guys, for PUBG, I never go more than 2 episodes. And it's overheating on the first episode I record that day. Or maybe at the start of the second video. It sucks. Like, I know the easy solution, guys. Do one multiplayer PUBG video every time you play PUBG. That's probably the easiest solution to not have that notification come up again. But like I've said, it's even appeared on the first video when I'm just starting. So, even if I did that, it still wouldn't fix the issue. And also, I'd have to schedule more days to record PUBG, and I'd have to find more players, which is hard. Especially if I'm doing it on console, where you have to buy the game instead of playing it for free. There's a lot of issues with recording mobile game, guys. It's not easy.
Yeah, it looks like that's a common issue of the phone overheating.
I mean, that's probably why Google Play made their PC thing. But the problem is, it doesn't fix the fact that some of those games you won't be able to play that well.
Yeah, usually a lot of those games have like mouse work for touch.
For touching.
Yeah.
Like, for, again, summoning videos and stuff like that. It works well with that, but it doesn't work well with combat.
Yeah, we'd have to look at
Specific
the very
types
specific game.
of combat.
Yeah, because there's definitely there's workarounds for most games, but yeah, there's some very specific ones where it's like,
Yeah, Let's talk about mobile series here, real quick. So Rules of Survival, when it was still around, actually made a PC version, and it was actually a different game, so I had to remake my account.
Yeah.
And I could play it with a controller.
Yeah.
The problem with it was I didn't know how to set it up, so I had to play touch.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't even get one kill. Like, just some games are not built for PC.
Yeah.
I would say the games that are built for PC are mainly the town building games where you just have to do like 1 click, 2 clicks at a time when you're playing it.
Yeah.
Those kinds of games.
That could be true.
But when there's like a vast amount of movement, especially in the gameplay, those kinds of games you have to play it on the phone. So guys, I might try out Season 2 of Jurassic World on PC, and maybe Season 2 of Magic Princess on PC. But again, there's one issue with Magic Princess, and it's the fact that you can't easily get your account back. So I would have to be able to log in to my account on PC. You literally have to go through their support, and their support is shit. Like, I'm lucky that I got my account back on my phone, so I'm probably not even going to attempt to play it on PC, even though it's a town building game.
Yeah.
Only because you can't easily log into your account. It is ridiculous. But yeah, my mobile import, I want to say we'll probably be done with my mobile import maybe by the end or the start of next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the rate we're going.
Cool.
So yeah, that's going to be done. I can try out all of these new games I've been wanting to play, and a majority of them are anime games.
To absolutely no one's surprise.
Like, there's a Hatsune Miku game, which, okay, so it's funny. So there's a very big Hatsune Miku game on mobile right now. It's not Tap Wonder, but that is a good Hatsune Miku game. It's called, like, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage.
Yeah.
It used to not be Hatsune Miku branded. It was just supposed to be, like, a compilation of, like, a lot of different anime, video game characters that just included Hatsune Miku.
Sure.
Then they rebranded it to be Hatsune Miku.
I like the idea that
it became her game.
I like the idea that the game was made by a developer. They asked like Sega, Krypton to
Allow Hatsune
to have Miku in it, and they're like, sure. And then the game, they realized the game was popular, so they bought the game out, and we're just like, or even the studio out, and they're just like, okay, it's now only a Miku game.
Well, I don't think it's only a Miku game. I think they still have a lot of other collaboration characters in it, but it's just branded as Hatsune Miku now. Speaking of games like that, I do plan to do a Love Live Season 2. Don't worry, that is definitely going to happen. Because apparently it's our second most popular mobile game on our channel. What are you doing? Okay. Did you kill the stink bug?
No, I'm getting very gassy.
No. Because of McDonald's?
Well, I don't know if it's because of McDonald's, but I'm just getting very gassy in general.
But anyway.
Yeah, no, the stink bug keeps disappearing. So I see it for a bit, and then it disappears. So I can't kill it, because I can't. It never lands anywhere.
I saw it on the TV not that long ago.
Yeah. So. Nothing I can do so far. Anyways, what were you talking about?
I was talking about doing Love
Love
Live
Live.
Season 2 because it's the most. Sorry, it's the second most popular mobile game that we have on our channel. So that's gonna come back at some point.
Yep.
And I only played it because I wanted to play a Love Live game at the time.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen the anime yet.
Nope.
I know Old Bro has.
Yep.
I have seen I believe every season of Love Live. That might be, no, I didn't see,
I think they have a new thing going on.
I haven't seen anything new, but I think I didn't see the second, I think it was the third one. I don't think I saw the third Love Live. I'm not sure.
Speaking of Love Live, it is scheduled on our anime list, right?
I think so. I think I scheduled everything that was on my original list.
Okay.
I don't know where it is, but cover up the stream for a moment on our end, guys, because I have to look up the anime list, which is on a different tab. Yes, but it is in, it's below our 50 episode, or it's below our 50 series line,
Yeah.
so.
I mean, I'm not in any hurry to watch Love Live.
But yeah, it is on there.
I just want to make sure, because there are some series that we didn't schedule that I want to see. You said after the next series we're gonna redo the anime list, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, unlike Let's Plays, which I don't have we just kind of redo whenever the hell we want. I do have a set, like, after every 5 anime episodes, or anime series, we redo the entire list. So.
Because there are just shows that we want to watch.
New shows
more.
show up, old shows push down, and also it gives opportunities to, like, swap in shows that we want to get to earlier.
By the way, would you count Invincible as an anime?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Invincible is? I think it's Amazon's official anime. It's basically what if gory superheroes. And it's all the fucking time. Like, pretty much you get to see the citizens suffer around superhero fights.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Let me look at this up. What is it called?
Invincible. Like, they're about to have their season 2 at some point this year. It's an unspecified time. Like, even the trailer was like, yeah, we've been very busy with actors and animation and stuff like that.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah, that one's like a gray line because it might just be a modern day superhero show, honestly.
Okay, hold on. I need to clarify because there's a guy. Okay, no, this is a different guy. Okay, I keep seeing pictures of. It's not. I don't think it's this guy.
There's a.
That's Omni-Man.
Yeah. There's a different guy. What's its name?
Homelander.
No, it's the J. Jonah Jameson guy. There's a I don't know if he's a superhero, but it's either J. Jonah Jameson himself or his kid, who is a superhero.
I think that's that anime.
No, I mean, it's actually Marvel. Like, it's in the MCU. Like, not the
Yes.
actual MCU. This is not MCU.
No.
It's not Marvel.
Okay, so
There-
yes, J. Jonah Jameson in the MCU has a kid, and he,
Yeah. And he has a character that looks basically like this. And I keep mistaking, like, I keep seeing that, and I don't know if I'm seeing him
or that guy.
Like, J. Jonah Jameson's kid, he becomes the Moon Wolf. And also in other instances, he is mainly just stranded off Earth. Like, he gets stranded in space like Star-Lord.
Mhm.
Well, I guess Star-Lord's not stranded. He can go back to Earth whenever the fuck he wants, but I'm saying J. Jonah Jameson's son is an astronaut. He goes into space and he gets stuck and something happens to him.
Yeah.
But Omni-Man is not him.
No. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's who I'm seeing.
I mean, he does look like J. Jonah
He
Jameson.
really does. And I'm just like, oh.
But yeah, we get through more encounters still than eggs. Like, we only hatch like 100, maybe 150 eggs a stream. We're already almost to 300 encounters for your Gossifleur. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the guy I keep seeing. Because I keep seeing a character that I'm like, oh, that's very obviously J. Jonah Jameson.
I don't know if it's voiced by him. It could be.
If it wasn't voiced by J. Jonah Jameson, that would be, like, actually a sin. Because they very obviously designed this man to look exactly like J. Jonah Jameson specifically.
Like, he does
like-
have a similar sounding voice.
Like, that's...
Like, I've heard his voice. So it could be.
Yes, it is. So, it is, in fact, J.K. Simmons voicing J. Jonah Jameson, the superhero.
Sweet.
Like, that's... Like, how could they not? They so obviously were being like, what if we just made J. Jonah Jameson a superhero? Like, it's... that probably sounds very, like, denigrating. It probably sounds like I'm making fun of the guy, but, like, that's just who Omni-Man is. He
But-
is so obviously designed after that character.
But yeah, Invincible is just gory DC Universe.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, here's the thing. I thought it was, like, Marvel or DC. So I
No.
was like, oh, I don't know what this is from, but I love that I keep seeing... Oh, I actually thought it was Marvel, because, like,
no,
it
it's Amazon.
because it literally looked like J. Jonah Jameson. I was like, oh, this is a cool alternate universe where J. Jonah Jameson's a hero.
No.
Wonder what this is. So, okay. No, it's not anime. It's superhero. It's cool, but it isn't anime. Because it isn't trying to be anime.
Yeah, it is like, I've seen a lot of clips for the show, and I'm like, yeah, I'm interested in watching it.
Yeah, it looks very interesting.
But right now, guys, I have to watch the Disney Plus stuff. So that's going to be my next binge, because I'm binge watching Family Guy. I'm almost done. So once I'm done, I'm probably going to switch over to watching MCU stuff. And I have to continue off in Moon Knight.
It also, how the hell did they get away with having their superhero family last name be Grayson? Literally, the main guy is Mark Grayson. It's like,
No. How the fuck did you get a...
Oh.
Not only are you stealing a literal Marvel character, you're also stealing one of the most iconic DC last names. Like, how in the fucking hell have you not been sued?
You know the funny thing?
Like,
His suit is blue. It kind of looks like Nightwing.
how in the fuck did they not get sued? Like, how?
Because it's just a name? Question mark? There's a lawsuit.
Faithfulness to the comics? What comics?
Yeah. And Invincible has their own comics.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Until I looked into the show a little bit.
The Image universe.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm checking my Pokemon. Alright, Milotic is last.
Oh, got you. So, okay. That's gonna be difficult. So this is never gonna be as popular as DC and Marvel.
Not because I don't think it's well written.
It's never gonna be as popular.
Because it's an independent studio. And by that I mean it's like basically it's an independent collective of different people. So like,
Is it something similar to like Spirit Animals where it's a different
No.
author every book?
As in so Invisible is a universe within, or is a universe within what's known as the Image universe.
Okay.
That's the franchise. Every single universe within that overarching franchise is made by a different company, independently of each other, and none of it's coordinated. That means there's almost no crossovers. Basically, it's as if Batman was made by a completely different studio from Superman. There is no DC. DC is the brand, but Batman, different company. Superman, different company. So that's what I'm saying. This will never be as popular because there's literally almost no potential for crossover.
I mean,
Like-
don't get me wrong. It is Invincible is very, very good.
Yeah, but
Like just from the few clips I've seen, it's like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I don't think that the Image universe is going to be able to.
I mean, they could cross over if they ask.
Yeah, but that's the point. Is that you have to have agreements between companies, basically, because it's like every single one of these is a different company. Wait a minute. Spawn?
Yes, I don't think Spawn is Marvel or DC.
Yeah, it's Image.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew he was his own separate thing, but Spawn, wow. So, Spawn is that world's Ghost Rider.
Apparently, Spawn has actually appeared in DC. Because they did a
Yes.
crossover with DC.
Because of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Is Mortal Kombat Image universe.
No.
Okay.
I think that Spawn's a different Spawn.
No, they actually got Spawn as a playable character in Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
It is the same Spawn that had a movie, and I don't know if it was that great, but anyway, it's the black guy with the cool white symbol on his chest, and he has the vampire cape. He attacks you with chains. Yeah, that Spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Same one. But yeah, Mortal Kombat characters have appeared in DC as well. So I was just wondering if it was also Image. Oh, damn it had no effect. I know Mortal Kombat isn't exactly superheroes, but I could see it being the Image universe because of how gory it is. Like comparing it to Invincible and Spawn. Looks pretty similar. Well, even if the gore is not the same, it has like the same kind of feel.
As opposed to Angela.
Who?
Angela, it appears in Guardians of the Galaxy 6. She is this character.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's part of the Frightful Four.
Yeah, she was from Spawn.
And they just took her rights?
Basically what happened was that the creator, Spawn hired a guy to do a thing, and they both agreed that they each had a 50% stake in the property, and then they sued over it because one person decided the other person had a 0% stake in the property. It was determined they did own 50%, and they settled, and so at some point, they split everything up so that, like, each party only owned 100% of all the, of the things. And Angela was given to somebody who sold it to Marvel. So, I don't know.
That's fucking hilarious.
But yeah, the fact that they have characters named Mark Grayson and Nolan Grayson is like, how in the actual hell?
Inspired by DC Comics.
By the way, you have 20 seconds.
We went on a lot of rants today.
You really did.
You know what's even funnier? My Elder Goss hunt says we're at 2.5 hours.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you what the timer says. It says 3:00:03.
Alright, next 5 encounters will be done. I'm pretty sure I set it to 5. But yeah, I'm surprised Spawn isn't just a DC character. He looks like one.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Invisible looks like DC characters. Because they're kind of drawn in that same style.
I'm invisible, invisible.
Whichever I said, I don't know.
You said invisible.
But yeah, Invincible looks like they're DC characters. That's why I just assumed he was, because I was like, it looked like J. Jonah Jameson, but I was like, oh, this must be something DC, because they look very DC.
So there's another franchise called Invisible.
No.
Oh, you are mispronouncing it. It's
I was missaying
Invincible.
Invincible.
But yeah, even though I don't like a lot of gore, what Invincible is DC, but all Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat. I did have, I was going to do some more Mortal Kombat games, guys, this year. Lost my job.
Yeah.
I had Mortal Kombat 9 and 10 scheduled. I think I still have 10 scheduled. I don't know yet. Alrighty, so that was the last Gossifleur, and you know the funny thing? We're at a perfect number, 310 encounters.
Whoa.
Like when I said the next 5 encounters were done, 310.
Yep.
That's so good. And we didn't even go through my entire party. Like, I still have 2 Pokemon left.
Cool.
All the other ones fainted. Because I ran out of moves. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch. We are at 310 encounters. The timer has stopped. And we will see you guys in the next shiny hunt. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.